Good morning. My name is Janae Smith, and I am the Director of Online Learning at Compass Charter Schools. And I'm very excited to be able to share with you all some of the new things with online learning this year and revisit some of our updates for the school year. So today we're going to go over just a Compass overview, talk about our 2022-23 online learning wildly important goal lead measures, take a closer look at our online learning connection meetings, our online learning scholar success and support and what that looks like in our program, and then review those expectations, AB1 3167 reminders and updates, what online learning instruction looks like, an update regarding paper.co, and some Q&A. So we'll go ahead and just dive right in. So like every time that we meet with all of our educational partners, we want to revisit our mission and our vision that really are the driving force with everything that we do at Compass and especially in our online learning department. And we really do believe in personalized learning, one scholar at a time, and following our mission to inspire and develop innovative, creative, self-directed learners. And we, as a staff, as an online learning department, we like to exemplify our Arctic values. And we also encourage our scholars to follow these Arctic values as well and enjoy recognizing them for their efforts when we see the great job that they're doing in collaborating together and working with their teachers and their peers. So here's our online learning team. You'll see some familiar faces. And you'll see a couple new faces. Like I mentioned, my name is Janae Smith. I am the Director of Online Learning. I have two great coordinators, Ms. Amari and Ms. Tatum, who guide their teams to help with scholar success. We have our awesome K-5 elementary team, and we were able to welcome Ms. Lily Diaz in the spring to further provide support for our K-5 online scholars. And then we have our amazing middle school team, online middle school team. A lot of familiar faces, a couple returning faces, and we were lucky to have Ms. Sampson come on in the spring as well to support our middle school scholars. And our online high school team, many familiar faces, and we are pleased to welcome Mr. Victor Legrand this year. He is going to be teaching our French classes. So one of the exciting things that I wanted to share with all of our educational partners is our lead measures this year for our wildly important goal. And during the all-staff in-person retreat, the online learning department really dove into what would truly increase scholar engagement. How are we really going to personalize the learning of each of our scholars in our department? And together we drafted our two lead measures. Our first lead measure is 100% of our online learning department members will report increased professional satisfaction and increased scholar engagement by leveraging research-based strategies as outlined in their chosen pathway. That's in regard to their professional growth plans. And that's going to be within the asynchronous classes, those Accelerate Education classes, live learning labs, homeroom sessions, synchronous sessions, and connection meetings. So as we were discussing, why did we become educators? What was our passion behind becoming teachers? And it really is to support scholars and personalize that learning. And we want to be able to empower scholars to have confidence in their learning and take charge of some of that, which will lead to our second measure. Another question that we asked ourselves was, well, where are we going to implement this? What if a scholar can't make a live class? What if a scholar is struggling in their online classes, their Accelerate Education courses? So we want to really focus this on three different places, three different modalities. So the scholars will see this in their Accelerate Education, AE courses. They're going to see it in live classes. Learning coaches and scholars and supervising teachers will discuss these things in connection meetings to really provide that a well-rounded holistic approach to supporting scholars this year with Tier 1 interventions as well. which leads to our second lead measure, which is 100% of the online learning department members will monitor academic progress by reporting effectiveness of those tier 1 interventions that empower scholars to demonstrate growth through assignment, assessment, choice in those asynchronous AE courses, live sessions, and their connection meetings. So we want to empower scholars to choose how they're going to learn best and how they're going to best showcase their learning in the standard learning through the assignments and the assessments. So we've already dove right into this. These are some examples already. Our K-5 team put together a great choice board for scholars to choose what they wanted to do for the module and the lesson. We have a great scholar just did a screenshot really quick of his YouTube video. It was a newscast. And then our middle school team, they've done a great job focusing on those AVID strategies and those AVID Wicker strategies and focus note taking. And they've done some fill in the blank, some paper to pencil activities to provide extra practice for scholars. Once again, we're going to continue our connection meetings online, put together some goals. This has been a great experience for our online program that we've been able to take the feedback from our options program and implement. We've got great feedback last year from our families, and this is something we're really excited to continue to provide in our online learning department, along with the personalized learning plan to help guide those connection meetings. Also, in addition to those WIG lead measures, we're going to continue to focus on those AVID strategies, those research-based strategies to leverage those tier 1 interventions to really increase scholar achievement, build their confidence so then they're ready to take on more challenging assignments and build their skill base. And to review, we have our supervising teachers in our online learning program, and they act as supervising teachers across the organization, setting goals, having those connection meetings, doing attendance and all of those things. But, and then we also have our content teachers in our online learning program in our grades 6 through 12 that do provide our learning labs for content specific subjects. And then our learning coach responsibilities. We love working with our learning coaches and we love working to guide them to provide the best learning environment and distraction-free learning space for their scholars. And then of course, our scholar expectations. We have great scholars. They love engaging with each other and with their teachers and attending all of their live sessions, and they work so hard in their courses. Once again, per AG College Board requirements in our online high school program, midterm and final exams need to be proctored. Most of the time, scholars can reach out to their teachers, schedule those, or pop into a Q&A session. And then we have specific midterm testing weeks and finals weeks where there's additional times available and scholars can just pop in or sign up for to take their exams in the proctoring Zoom room. AB 13167 reminders for synchronous instruction, daily interaction. That's the same as last year. Our TK through 3, or kindergarten through 3rd grade scholars meet every day with their supervising teacher and attend their synchronous instruction. Our grades 4 through 8 meet weekly with their supervising teacher for homeroom and then participate in their learning labs. And in our online high school grades 9 through 12, they have their weekly homeroom and in addition have their live learning labs with their content specific teacher. The biggest update this year is regarding tiered re-engagement, and last year we were monitoring it within a handful of days. This year we're able to monitor and ensure that scholars are engaged over 4 continuous weeks. So it's really going to continue focusing on that engagement, attendance in that synchronous instruction, and reviewing that master agreement. And then our online learning program, we do use Accelerate Education. We're thrilled to continue to use this curriculum for, this is our 3rd year, utilizing that the research-based online learning management system. And in addition, our K through 5 scholars, they have their workbooks for extra practice in language arts and math. They also have their Lakeshore reading kits for additional reading practice and lessons, along with some math support. And then last year we provided novel selections for grades 3 through 5. And this year we're excited to have our second graders join the novel studies within their courses as well. And like I mentioned, we have our learning labs. We're using our research-based strategies and our AVID strategies to truly engage scholars and focus on their learning. And here we have just some samples from our learning labs. In Miss Angelo's learning lab, they were able to work collaboratively and design a tiny house and get all of their measurements together. And then in one of our elementary school learning labs, what better way to learn fractions than with pizza? And this year we are implementing paper.co in for all of our high school scholars and our Title I scholars in YOLO. And this is a great 24/7 access to tutoring that our supervising teachers will continue to refer scholars to gain access to additional support when their teacher may not be available. And like I said, I'm Janae Smith. I'm the Director of Online Learning. There is my contact phone number and my email. And I welcome anybody to always reach out and look forward to further collaboration with all of our educational partners. Thank you.